Hi everybody, so as you probably know I use a CSL DD and I also use Heusinkveld Sprint pedals. So Gran Turismo 7 came out and just like a lot of people I was very excited to try it myself. However, the CSL DD and the pedals are not actually compatible with PlayStation. So thankfully I came across this thing, which is a DriveHub by Collective Minds, and it essentially enables all your hardware to be compatible with a PlayStation and Xbox. So I went and ordered one. You don't really get that much in a box, just the unit and some USB cables. It's a pretty basic little box, couple of buttons and a kind of LED, but the key thing is it enables you to plug in all your devices. The first thing you need to do is download this stuff and update the firmware. You also need a wired controller to make sure it doesn't disconnect. But then really it's just a case of plugging everything in. I've got my PlayStation here. I'm basically plugging that cable into where it says the console. I'm then plugging in my wheel into the wheel slot. Then the controller goes in the controller slot, and then pedals or any accessories go in the accessory slot. So you can even use gear sticks and all sorts. Once you've plugged it in, you should see a sort of figure of 8, and then once you actually switch on your wheel, it should actually detect that your wheel is connected. So you can see here, it's detecting my wheel as a CSW 2.5. So the important question is, how does it actually feel when you're using it? As far as I could tell, it felt just like I'd expect it to. So it's important you're running in Fanatec mode. I think there's a mode where you can run it in a Logitech compatibility mode. So definitely don't do that. But when it's in Fanatec mode, to be honest, it feels just like I'd expect it to on the PC. So as you can see in this clip, I'm sort of sliding around a bit. I'm catching the slides. It's responding really fast. No visible delay that I could see. And no real issue catching a slide like this. So what about the pedals? Similar with the pedals again. So I couldn't really tell any difference from using them on the PC. It detected my pedal inputs just as you'd expect. Obviously it's great to actually use such high-end pedals like this on a PlayStation, which is really, really cool. And yeah, I think it just works really, really good. Way better than what I expected it to work. The force feedback feels really detailed. There's no real complaints from my perspective. So I'm going to leave you watching this clip, which hopefully could just show how well it's all working together. And I definitely recommend picking up a DriveHub if you want to use your non-PlayStation compatible stuff with PlayStation. Hopefully you found this video useful. I might make a more in-depth video in the future and also some Gran Turismo videos. So definitely subscribe if you want to see more of that. Thanks, I'll see you in the next one.